guys! So this is about the third time I've tried to do this video now, and I think if I get interrupted again, I'm going to take it as a sign that I shouldn't do this video. What I wanted to do with this one is I really wanted to talk to you about fluffy bunny witches and fluffy, witchcraft. If you watched my last video on spirituality and paganism, then you'll see that I am just beginning on my path. I just started reading and researching about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. And I am, doing a ton of reading and watching a ton of videos and doing a lot of online research because I want to take in as much information as I can, because I feel like I have gotten such a late start in life on my spiritual journey. So I'm trying to play catch up, I guess. But in my quest for knowledge, I've come across a ton of videos on fluffy bunnies. And, I'm new to the path, so I probably shouldn't have an opinion on it, but I do have an opinion on it. And so you're on my channel, you're going to hear my opinion about it. So hold on to your seats. Here we go. All of the viewpoints that I have watched have said, I don't agree with the fluffy bunny term. It's a derogatory term, and I don't think it should be used. If you don't know what a fluffy bunny is, it is somebody who, what I gather from watching these responses, is somebody who is all about positivity and love and light, especially like in the YouTube community. It's these witches who just always portray themselves as happy, positive, they're full of love and light, and it's all about the light side of the magic. And these people who call them fluffy bunnies are saying that they're not embracing the dark side, which, if you know anything about paganism, it is all about the balance, dark and light, if you will, male and female. There's always a balance in all the aspects of paganism. So they're saying that they're not embracing both sides, they're off balance, and you shouldn't be positive all the time. I can see why they would say that, but I don't agree with why they're coming up with that. I think that, and I'm sorry if you've heard this before. I haven't seen anybody who's brought this particular viewpoint to YouTube, so I'm hoping this is something you haven't heard before. But, everybody I've seen has said, I am positive, I am full of love and light, this is how I am, so no, I don't, either fine, I'm a fluffy bunny, that's not so bad, or I don't agree with it. Personally, what I think is that when you make a video for YouTube, you always want to put yourself out there in the best light possible. Of course, you're going to be happy and positive and full of love and full of light and, wanting to share your excitement because you have a new idea you want to share, or you're thinking about something and you really want to get people's opinions and you can't wait to hear what they're going to say. Or, you've got this instructional video and you're so excited to share your knowledge and share what you've learned and share a little piece of your own spiritual path. So you're excited and you're happy, and yes, you're positive, and there is nothing wrong with that. If people come on YouTube and they say, oh, boo-hoo, poor me, I'm depressed, I had a bad day, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the other, boo-hoo, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to see that. I don't want to watch that video. You wouldn't want to see me on here going, oh, I had a horrible day at work, my boss yelled at me, and I'm feeling fat, and blah, 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 and I'm super depressed, and I can't get out of bed, and you don't want to see that. That is not constructive, it's not productive, and it's not entertaining. I think that when you make a video, you want to show, it's in our nature. Anytime you put yourself out there, you want to put your best foot forward, So if you are in a dark place, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're having, a life crisis and you're sad, you are in a place where you're very vulnerable, and if you put that out on YouTube and people comment on it, it's just going to drag you down into that dark place further. So you really, yes, you need to embrace your emotions and you need to deal with it, but I don't think a lot of people are going to do that on camera. That's my personal opinion. And all these people that I see who have been using the term fluffy bunny in a derogatory manner, they are just as positive and full of light as everybody else. All of their videos are, pretty normal, happy videos. I have yet to find a video, You know, and obviously I haven't watched all the videos on YouTube, but within the channels that I have been watching, I have yet to find an informational video on the dark side of magic. So even the people that are using, you know, calling other pagans fluffy bunnies, their videos aren't going more in depth into the dark side of magic, because I would love to learn it. I would love to learn more about the dark side, because everything I'm reading and everything I'm watching on YouTube is about the light side. I don't know how to work the dark magic. I don't know anything about it. Obviously, I'm new to the path, and I probably have not gotten to that section of the book yet, or whatever. But, you know, if you think people are fake witches and you think that they're fluffy bunnies, well, you are too, because you're not changing it. You're not doing anything differently than what they are. You know, yeah, you might go on YouTube and you might have a rant here and there, but you're not showing constructively how you deal with it. So that, to me, if it's fake, then you're just as fake as everybody else. So, you know, own your fluff. And why are you calling other people in your own community something derogatory? You know, enough pagans, from what I have seen and what I understand in my research, are getting flack from other religions or non-religious people. Why do you want to do that to people in your own community? You know, that's no different than with racism or sexism, you know, women calling other women bitches in a derogatory manner, or black people using the N-word with each other in a derogatory manner. I've heard it, I've seen it. You know, it's, why do you want to do that to somebody in your own community? Why do you want to give those words power? Because words do have power. You put power behind them. So why would you want to do that to somebody in your community? You want to help uplift people, you know, you want to help better people. The whole reason you're on YouTube in the first place is because you think you have something worth sharing. And why would you share something that's just going to bring other people down? I don't understand it. So, you know, I'm just starting out, and if that makes me a fluffy bunny, then great. I am proud to join the ranks of the fluffy bunnies. And instead of being hypocrites and calling everybody else fluffy bunnies, why don't you put out some dark magic information and instructions, and actually do something about it to bring that balance into YouTube. That's my challenge to you. So if you have comments, please leave them. I would love to see some video responses. And as always, please feel free to subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Blessed be.